Great morning. Hope everyone is doing well. I am back. I hope your week went well. Hope everything went great for you. And I am back after having surgery. And again, I'm ready and excited to start the show this morning. And what I want to start off with is talking to you about our sponsors. And I'll start off with onboard101.com/Marion Trainer. And what this is for, and I want to tell you, you have to educate to participate and you understand that. So when it comes to informing yourself about health and fitness, with our 12 module course, you'll gain invaluable insights and knowledge about your well-being. And trust me, it's worth every minute of your time. For personal trainers, for their clients, for just the average person in general, it answers a lot of the questions that you find yourself stumbling over. So check out onboard101.com/Marion Trainer, and it is at the bottom of the ticker. Our next sponsor is Identity IQ. We're offering a carefully selected suite of identity and credit-related services. They integrate power and the most advanced business information resources to inform, protect, and alert and assist in the event of identity theft or credit reporting problems. And trust me, it can happen to you. It happened to me, so don't ever think that it cannot happen to you. And in this digital age, safeguarding our identities and our credit is paramount. It provides world-class features to help us stay protected. And our next one, Pink Lotus, balancing mind, body, and soul. Let's talk about Pink Lotus for a haven for women where they are no longer you have to suffer in silence. Pink Lotus provides information that fosters a community of learning to help women survive by living their healthiest life possible, balancing mind, body, and soul. It's truly inspiring to see such a supportive and empowering resource. So check that out. Go on MarionTrainer.com, click on Pink Lotus. Our last, but definitely not least, our Marion Trainer Healthy Family Recipe ebook. And as I say, last but not least, the Healthy Family Recipe ebook, and it's filled with delicious and nutritious 30-minute meals and protein shake recipes. Eating well is essential for our full potential, and this ebook makes healthy cooking and eating a breeze. Remember, get it while you last. MarionTrainer.com. Click on the link, and you'll be on your way. And if you are afraid of digital stuff, you can take it when you purchase it. You can take it to your Kinko's, Office Max, and they will actually download a hardback or a binder for you. They will bind it up for you. So check that out. Okay, here we are today, and we're going to talk about our topic. Setback is just a setup for a comeback. And I know better than anyone how that feels. So I hope you all have had a great week. We've done well. I have been, I would say, on the injury reserve list. As you all know, I put photos up. I did some video. Just to let you all know, it's a minor setback, but it was something that I needed to do because that's the biggest question everybody's asking. What happened? Nothing happened. It was over time. And I'm one of those people, I've learned, especially since my kidney transplant, that I needed to jump on something before it got worse. And if I didn't, my arm probably would have got stuck in place. And who wants that? So remember, your knees and your shoulders are wear and tear. I am so sorry about that. Oh, what happened? Hold on, if you can still hear me. Sorry about that. People want to call in. I have been getting all these calls and well wishes since people have seen this, so I apologize for that ring in. But let me tell you, I am here to give you the insights about what it takes, because what is a setback? I mean, like, really, what it is. And the one thing I've said before we got interrupted is that knees and shoulders are wear and tear body parts. It is not that something major happened to you or whatever the situation that you go through. What it is that over time. Now I've been working out since I was 16 years old. So it's like 35, 36 years. Uh, I worked. I worked on a farm, that overhead lifting. I worked at UPS once upon a time. I mean, it's just a lot that goes into your body. Some people use their body basically do nothing, and some people use their body because they're constantly in motion. Now, I've always constantly been in motion, and that is the result, part of the result of what happened. So nothing major happened to me, other than over the years, I was in a head-on collision car accident. I turned a truck over once upon a time. So a lot of that goes into injuries that you have, and some are indirect injuries that they never show their head to maybe 10, 15 years later. So, and now that we got that out of the way, one of the things out of the way, and I know some of you out there have encountered setbacks, whether it was a job promotion you wanted, it's just an integral part of life that you're going to have setbacks. It doesn't make, and you shouldn't let it define you. Don't let it define you, because setbacks are not something that you look at and say, is this the end? Oh, I hate this. It is not about it ending or being something that you don't like. What it should be about putting yourself in the best position to, Les Brown said this perfectly. If you're going to fall on your back so you can see your way to get up. Because this is what people want to see. You can hear the setbacks, but you want to see what the comeback is like. You want to know what the comeback is like. And I'm living proof. As you all know, I had a major surgery. I had shoulder replacement. I had a great orthopedist. His name is Dr. Pill. If anybody have anything dealing with their shoulder orthopedic wise, he is the person to call. He is at up in Greenville. Just look his name, Google him, Dr. Pill. He is definitely worth talking to if you're trying to get a second opinion or whatever. I felt so comfortable with him. He talks to you. He does it, and he's a part of my comeback. As of right now, I'm still in the recovery phase. This is the shoulder here. Am I saying it right? Yeah, I'm touching it right now. This is it. I'm wearing a shoulder brace. I'm not in the the other brace where you hold your elbow in. So I feel good. I have no pain. I have some minor swelling, some bruising, but those are things that I can get over. Pain, it tend to be irritable, and I'm not a complainer, so that's probably why everybody's so surprised. Like, you didn't look like it. Well, I only can tell you that I was blessed because they were just surprised just as much as everybody was. Like, you didn't look like anything was wrong with you, but it was. I'm not, like I said, I'm not a complainer. I just move it. I just keep it moving. But this was something that I needed to do and I had to do. I did not want to wake up one morning and my arm is frozen by my side. So again, setbacks in life, they happen. But you got to be the type of person, do not let it put you in a place where you're depressed about it. You got to want to get it, and sometimes, setbacks, they don't occur in isolation. It's an ongoing journey. And when I tell you it's an ongoing journey, that's, kind of like the part where I'm telling you a setback is just a setup for a comeback. I went through a head-on collision car accident. I went through, even in bodybuilding, it took me 4 times to win Mr. South Carolina. And sometimes people don't have the patience, especially these days. But I had the patience because I had the vision. You have to keep yourself with the vision of what it is that you want. When you're down, you have a moment, you just see yourself coming out of that moment. And that's the thing I preach to myself, let alone when I'm talking to other people. And when you're going to turn a setback into a comeback, you're going to have a level of acceptance. Like, accept the fact, yeah, I'm going through this. As much as I don't like it, I'm going through it. Follow whatever protocol it is. Even if it's a job that a promotion you were hoping to get and you don't get it, that doesn't mean you're never going to get it. It means you might have to look back at yourself and see, what is it that you have to do to continue to work toward that. And if any of you out there can understand that, let me know, because we've all been there. You have to be of the mindset that I'm not going to give up. Too many times people give up and they live with all these regrets. And it really is about having a good mindset. You got to have the right mindset. You know, and I'm going to say this right here because I've done some extensive studying on this. You know, a comeback, you know, is about the setup to make the comeback a good comeback is about resilience. Be resilient. You know, I chop away at this day by day, and this is why I'm here. I'm 2 weeks surgery out. 2 weeks. You know, and here's my arm. You know, I've had surgery on this arm. Ulna broken in 2 places. I mean, look, I don't even know. Sometimes I think about it like, man, I've been through a lot. So when everybody asks me, you know, it was painful, or did you get this, whatever from your surgery? And I didn't. I'm going to quote a gentleman when I was in the Navy, and I've carried this with me because he said it with a level of intention that it was just so motivating for me to hear. I've done so much with so little for so long. I can do just about anything with little of nothing. Let that sink in. Because at the end of the day, if you're going to give up, this is not the channel for you to listen to. But if you want to forge ahead, be resilient, and don't let nobody stop you. Stay away from the negative people. And I'm going to be honest with you. I am so sick of people complaining. Look, you woke up this morning, that was a start. And if you don't really look at your life and realize that waking up, you've conquered everything else. Whatever comes your way, whatever challenge, whatever setback, you can handle it because you woke up and that gave you a chance. And I need you all to understand that. You know, you want to vent, that's fine. But don't let the venting be your life, be who you are. If you're not going to take your life to the next level, and whatever level that is, it should be going forward, not backwards. Because at the end of the day, you must ask yourself this question. Who am I? What is my why? Am I here to complain, or I'm here to attain? Think about that. Setbacks happen all the time. And the ones who endure are the ones who see themselves as champions of life, champions of your job, champion of your relationship. Make this life count. You only have so much time here. And to spend it complaining, which means you don't like the current life that you're living. And that is sad because there's some people who did not wake up this morning. They did not wake up. And you woke up, which means you have a chance. Look at yourself, look at the person in the mirror and say, not me, not today. So what that happened? I'm going to challenge it. I'm going to go forward with it. And I'm going to be the best that I can be. And I hope you guys are letting this sink in. Before I end this, I have to say it because I have a good friend of mine. And a lot of you out there who may have watched the local news, he had a setback in life. He had a setback. And it's too bad. Sometimes the system is not in place for people to rehabilitate because that's what they need. Sometimes people hurt and they don't know how to express that emotion other than probably through anger. But sometimes, and like I said, and I've been in court this week with my friend. His name is William Rivers. I love him like a brother. Been knowing him for a while. And he got sentenced to 25 years. And I'm not here to pacify what he did was right, but he was hurt. And a lot of people may say, well, there's no excuse for that. Well, for every action, there's a reaction. And the only sad part about it is we only respond to the reaction because a lot of people don't get what the action that took place to make a person do what they do. So you'll hear me talk about this situation because I think it was an unfair sentence, and I'm really feeling strong about that. I'm in contact with families against mandatory sentences because nobody should have to pay for something for the rest of their life. Now, restitution, getting counseling, I'm all for it if it's going to make you a better citizen. Sometimes bad things happen to good people, but that does not, don't take, don't take a Kodak picture out of my life, one part of my life, and sum that up as who I am. Because I'm allowed to have emotions. I'm allowed to make mistakes. And I just had to say that. And if you all run across that, I'm doing everything I can because, like I said, I think it's an unfair sentence, and I'm going to be doing everything that I can do to support him. And I may start a GoFundMe page to help him because you know what? Sometimes you have to take a stand. Anyway, at the end of the day, if not you, then who? If not now, then when? You all take a step back, look at your life, ask yourself where you want it to be. Don't get sunk in. Sometimes pay attention to the red flags because those are the things that you'll look back at if you don't. Y'all have a great weekend. And I'm Marion Trainer, and I'm back.